Sure.
Well, let's talk about our weather. Not only are we watching here at home, but we're also watching the tropics, right?
Yeah, we've been keeping an eye on this low for the last couple of days, waiting to see if it would become tropical. Doesn't make that much difference. We're still going to get rain and wind either way, but it is official. National Hurricane Center now saying this is potential tropical cyclone number 8, or a tropical depression, at least for now. We've had gray skies out there today. Haven't had much in the way of rain, but it has definitely been breezy. We are seeing some passing showers that are working their way across the triad right now, and we're going to need to get those umbrellas and rain jackets out, folks, because we've got some wet weather in the forecast as well as some wind. So for tomorrow, that tropical low is going to bring rain in here by late tomorrow, especially by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Some of it is going to be heavy. Continued wind and rain, especially early on Tuesday, depending on the track. And then for the latter half of the week, we may be able to shake out at least some of the cloud cover and get a little bit of sunshine peeking through from time to time. Our temperature is cooler than normal per usual lately, right? We're in the low to mid 70s across the area. Those were highs. That's where we sit right now. We still have an east-northeast wind at about 10 miles an hour across the area, and those winds are going to go up as this storm system gets closer to us. Potential tropical cyclone 8 has 45-mile-per-hour winds. It's generally moving to the northwest at 7 miles an hour right now. You do see lots of rain with it, and that slow movement north and west means lots of rain for the Carolinas as well. There's a tropical storm warning that the Hurricane Center has just put up from Edisto Beach, which is south of Charleston, all the way up to Ocracoke Inland. So it does include coastal North and South Carolina, places like Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Wilmington included in this. Now again, this storm system is forecast to work its way north and west, potentially making landfall and becoming a tropical storm. Now the next name on the list is Helene, and that tropical storm development could take place later on tonight, overnight, and then we may have landfall by early afternoon tomorrow somewhere along the South Carolina coast, and then it will be a low pressure center and work its way generally across the central parts of North and South Carolina. Notice that it could be a little farther to the east or a little farther to the west, and that's going to have a huge impact on who gets the heaviest rains. But I'd say prepare for rain across our area, as you do see a lot of it sort of pushing in during the day tomorrow, and then even into tomorrow night and early Tuesday. Still that low pressure center kind of spinning around and creating some unsettled weather. Excessive rainfall outlook from the Triad. Charlotte points east. As a result, we've got a flood watch that has been posted. It includes the Triad and Raleigh and points eastward. That's Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Burlington, Lexington, and Asheboro. Some 1 to 3 inches is what we're thinking right now. This is going to be widespread rain. Not everybody's going to get 3 inches, but I do think everybody is going to get at least some rain depending on the track. Now notice this is a more southerly track. If it does take a more northerly track, we would be in this heavier rainfall total amount there, that 3 to 6 inch band. But right now we're thinking 1 to 3 on the current track. We're also going to have really strong winds over the next couple of days. You can see that north-northeast wind picking up at about 15 to 20 miles an hour for much of the day tomorrow, and then those winds should lessen as we move into Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday is the time frame we're talking about. Periods of rain, some heavy, could have some wind gusts at 30 to 35 miles an hour across our area. You can see we've got a little bit of very light rain that's kind of on the very outskirts of that low, and that's kind of moving through our region right now. I don't anticipate seeing a whole lot tonight. I think it'll be kind of spotty tonight. Also think there's only a small chance of rain as we head into tomorrow morning. Gray skies as we start the day, but as we move into the afternoon, especially after lunchtime and into the afternoon and evening, that's when some of those heavier bands will start to move in. And remember, those winds are going to be strong. We've got gusty winds tomorrow, a high that's in the upper 60s in the Piedmont Triad, with rain likely by afternoon. In the foothills and mountains, it'll be a little bit later in the day, but we will still get some wet weather moving into the area. Here's our 7-day forecast. We do have that wet weather and impact days Monday and Tuesday. Drier skies, but still a chance of rain toward the end of the week.
You're watching WXII 12. And now,